Hello, welcome to Beaded by Malia, and I am back again. Okay, so today, that is a bigger bead. It's in that one. What's going on here? We are going to do just a simple, beautiful little bracelet using white pearl beads, which is that is about a 4mm, and we are going to be using blue gem chips. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I need that. So all we need is the beads and the elastic. So I'm using a 0.6 elastic. It's stretchy elastic, and we're gonna start off with measuring the wrist. So my wrist is about 6 inches, so we're gonna put 6 inches down. However, I always like to make it an extra inch, because this helps with ease around the wrist when tying it. It's not too tight, it always gives just the right amount of space between the bracelet and your wrist. So I'm putting markers down. This gives me good indication of how long I want my bracelet, or how long it's going to be, and how well it's going to fit around my wrist. So let's start with our 6mm, because these beads are not very heavy. That's why I'm using a 6 point. So we're gonna measure it down, and we're just gonna add an extra bit. So let's say I don't want to add a half, because I know when I stitch the elastic it is a bit longer. So I'm gonna add just a little bit extra to that, and then I'm going to cut it. If I can find my scissors. There we go, scissors. Okay. So that is that length and a little bit extra. First thing first, stretch your elastic. It is so important. You'll see in most of my videos I would mention to stretch elastic, because if you want to do a surgeon's knot at the end of your bracelets, when all your beads are on, and you want this knot to tie and be tight, you're gonna want to stretch your elastic. So just to show you how much this elastic has stretched out, if I put it to the marker again, look at that. It is basically double the size. So this is why you need to stretch your elastic, because if your elastic's not stretched and you go and tie it, it is not going to tie really tight, because it has so much space around. Like, the elastic is so thick that it will just start slipping through, because it needed to be stitched. I can't explain it, but that is the best way that I am going to try and explain it. So let's do this. So I'm just gonna put a little, let me put it over there. That's just a stopper, just in case the beads all fall off when I'm trying to do this. 4 white pearls, 1 stone. 4 white pearls, 1 stone. That's how we're going to do this pattern. Okay, so let's start with the 4 white pearls. Let's just put that on there. 1. These are 2 in 1. Look at that. Weird. Twinsies. And we're going to put another bead. And then we're going to add a stone. So let me just put this out there. It's a nice big stone. Let's see how that looks. Okay, maybe that stone's a little bit too big. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. So we're going to go with one that's, like a nice medium size. Yeah, I'm feeling this one. Yeah, that looks good. Then do another 4. Yes, buddy, I know it's time for you to sleep. It's almost that time. stone, and that's going to be our pattern. It's really, it really gorgeous when it comes together. You'll see at the end of this. Remember, we're trying to make sure that we get all of this to the end before we tie it. It just really gives you a great like marker, good indicator of when to stop beading. If you do not have a bead board, like I do not have a bead board, which I do plan to get me one. I mean, like it's by time beading board now. I should be getting me a bead board. Okay, we got a stone there and another 4. It's so annoying when you call it the hole, but guys, this is beading. This happens. Your beads are gonna fall. They're gonna split open. You're gonna do a whole bunch of bracelets, and the most difficult one is the one that's gonna snap at the last minute and it's gonna upset you. But you know what, that's all part of the process. All you need to do is go back, do it again, concentrate a bit more, and enjoy the process. Not to be morbid or anything, but you only live once, guys, and well, I would say that you can live many times, you know, you die once, but I think you can live many times, meaning if you decide that you want to make a change in your life, that is you living again, you know. And then again, you can also make the argument that you die many times as well to your old self. But if I'm talking of physical living, physical death, you only live once and you die once. And I'm talking a lot of big shit. Even though it makes sense to me, these are the things that go through my mind while I'm doing, while I'm beading, while I'm speaking to people, while I'm just observing. Very much of an observer. Let's have a checkity check. Oh, close. Seems like we just need 4 more of the white beads and maybe 1 stone, and then we are done. And this bracelet, if I got each hole properly, it would have been probably an 8-minute video, but that is not how it goes. This will probably be about a 10-minute, and that is pretty quick to make a bracelet. You could make 10 bracelets in an hour. Not really. You can make 6 bracelets in an hour. You know what? I'm gonna end off with 3 stones. Because why not? Beading is all about being creative and doing what you think is going to look pretty cool. And I think that since this bracelet doesn't have a front, this will be the front. Because that has 3. See how this thing just fell off and I lost 1 bead? Oh, thank goodness it was 1 only. There we go. Let's put it to that. And I think that is fine. Let's see. This could do with another 2. So we are adding 5 to the front. Yes, in beading we change our mind and we do our own thing. And you need to just feel what you're doing. If you think it's going to look right, if you feel it's going to look right, you do it. It's your bracelet. And that's the fun thing about making bracelets. You can be as creative as you want to be. And it's fine. That's what makes everything even much better. There we go. So that's perfect now. So now let's tie this up. And since we already gave it a nice stretch, we are hoping that it doesn't break. So we're going to do the surgeon's knot. So you're going twice over. See that? That's twice over. And then we're going to do another surgeon's knot. We're going to go once twice over, same as we did the below. We're just doing the opposite side, but the thing is you can do it exactly on the same side as long as you stretch your elastic. So we have that over there. So I like to keep my finger here because it makes the bottom tight a bit, and then I pull. Just want to show you guys, this knot is not going anywhere. See that? It is not going anywhere. It doesn't even want to go. The elastic you're seeing stretch is the elastic on the sides. That's it. And then I'm going to tie it one more time. For good luck. Boom. Did I tie it even? Yeah, I did. And then we are going to cut that in as close as I can to that part, because I believe that this won't break. And there you have it. This is such a gorgeous bracelet. Let me just put it on. Look how gorgeous this color is. This is like a teal color. This is awesome. And they're gonna come in different sizes, these little chips, and it's okay. It gives them character. Well, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something and make some more, make a lot of them, because it is your bracelet. You are creative, even if you think you're not. I promise you, things just tend to work out when you are putting things together, and you might come up with an amazing design that might be the best in the world. Who knows? Go ahead, try this, be creative, have a hobby, because hobbies is what keeps us creative, what keeps us happy. And I will see you next time. Cheers.